being on duty at aft ship. We were in harbour and we were given orders to go out to sea, and our skipper was in a bit of a rush, and I was on duty. As I say, I was shouting from the quarterdeck that we were going to ram this ship in the harbour because he was going astern. And we hit it, and I thought the depth charges would probably go off, but they didn't, of course. They've got to be primed and so on. But that was a bit of a shaker. I thought I was going to go, you know, and yet it didn't bother me. I knew I was going to die, but I had no worry at all about it. No.
Hi, I'm Kath Pike. I work for the Lincolnshire Memories and Memorials project, and we're an HLF funded project, and we also have Armed Forces Covenant funding to help us get young people to discover more about our heritage, which is related to wartime in Lincolnshire. We've got various strands to the project, but one of those that's really important has been to get young people to talk to the older people in our community about their experiences of wartime in Lincolnshire.
Hello, we cadets from Caistor detachment. We've been working with Kath from the Lincolnshire Memories and Memorials project. We've been using some really good equipment to help film the whole oral histories.
I'm Corporal Corrigan from Caistor detachment, and we've got involved with the Lincolnshire Memories and Memorials project mainly back in sort of late November, start of December, just after Remembrance Sunday. We first heard about it, and it just sounded like something worthwhile, because you've got all this history sitting around in the minds of the people who lived through it, and the unfortunate reality is everyone sort of hits the hay eventually. So it's worth getting all the information down before it's gone.
A very simple answer is if you don't ask, you won't know. So young people need to be asking, because as we get older and we pass on, that knowledge is gone, or that information's gone, or people will have things that they don't think are important because it's just part of their lives and they just see it as everyday things. To you, it might be, you say, wow, I've never seen that before.
It's been a really good opportunity to get young people to talk to the older members of the community, to discover the stories that they have to tell about their experience of wartime. They might have been children at the time, but it's an untold story. It's one that you don't get in history books. It's just the small details of everyday life and how it impacted on that have really made an impression on the young people.
And the plane crashed about 4 o'clock. And it just got over Caistor, and as you know, where Yarborough School is, and it crashed into the field just beyond Yarborough School. Unfortunately, the pilot was killed, but as soon as it had crashed, of course, all the services came and cordoned it all off. But we live not very far from there, from Yarborough School. We ran up there to see what had happened because we heard the crash. But we couldn't get very close at the time to the plane.
We've been helped by professionals in the industry and have been able to interview some really interesting folk about the 20th century wars.
And at nights when the air raids were on, you slept under the stairs in a single bed, brother and myself. And a lot of people just went under the staircases to sleep. It's supposed to be safe for them being in the rooms.
We will make a permanent record of the material that's been recorded and in archive form, and that will be owned by the local community because we feel it's really important that they keep a hold of that and share that information in their community. The information could also be used as part of exhibitions and to inform a heritage trail that we're doing for Caistor.
Obviously, with him being out there for the whole war,
Yeah.
it must have put a lot of sort of strain on him. So how were things at home afterwards?
Well, like a lot more, I was 5 when Grandad died, but they didn't seem to speak about some of the campaigns and their experiences. However, he did tell my father 1 or 2 bits and pieces, and as a result of the eldest grandson, you know, the eldest son of the eldest son and so on, I've inherited all his memorabilia, his army paybook, his medals, for which I've brought along today. I've got the certificate for his machine gun corps.
It was one of those times where you just think it's nice to still be in one piece when you finished that long career, because it's a tough life, but incredibly rewarding. And I didn't work behind a desk all the time, which is very attractive.
Out of all your service, what was the best part about that 32 years?
The camaraderie with like-minded people pursuing excellence, where you're not messing around, you're all pointing in the same direction. There's massive mutual respect.
Some of the young people that have been involved in the project have told me how valuable they found the experience, and really like to encourage people to talk to their family members and to record their experiences. I've met so many people who've said to me, I wish I'd talked to them, I wish I'd found out their story, so go and do it. You don't need specialist equipment. There's so many recording devices like an iPad or a phone that you can record them on. Go and talk to them, it's really important to do.